Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, y'all? Coming at you for the second time today. So let's lead off with something vulnerable. Here we go. So when I was a freshman and sophomore in high school, I attended a private Catholic Jesuit school in Phoenix called Brophy. It's college preparatory. And I felt inferior. I felt like I didn't belong there because we came from a lower socioeconomic status than everybody else there. And there were certain things that made me feel not enough. What I know now is that you cannot feel not enough unless you already feel not enough. Other people can't make you feel anyway unless you give them that permission. But it was real. And it sucked. And I ended up leaving there, and I went to Independence, a public school near my house. And that's why I finished my junior and senior year. But in seeing and understanding that, I don't ever want to run from experience from that because I'm not feeling enough. So I do the opposite of that now. But so why is just doing it not enough? Why can we not just take action sometimes? Why are we stuck and not able to do what we want to do? Whether that's showing up in our business, whether that's saying the thing that we need to say, whether that's setting a boundary maybe with friends and family, which comes up a lot. Maybe that's, leaving a relationship that's unhealthy for us. Maybe that's starting a business, showing up, whatever it may be. Why is it not as easy as just do it? It's really easy for people outside of it to say, just do it. I don't understand why you can't show up. I don't understand why you can't break up with them. I don't understand why you can't set a boundary. I don't understand why you can't, profess your love or whatever it may be. It's not as simple as just do it, because what we come to find is that there's a belief about what will happen. It's a disempowering belief, it's a limiting belief about what will happen if we take that action. And it's usually associated with us being less, us losing something, or from, something now never happening. So if I set the boundary, which I need to do, because I need to get rid of the toxicity in my life, but if I do that, then I'm going to be all alone in the family, and I don't believe that I'm going to be supported, and that I'm going to find another tribe or find other people to connect with, or I don't feel like I'm going to get love. Or maybe if I set a boundary with mom or dad, they're never going to show up for me like I needed them to when I was young. Truth is by doing that, then you create the opportunity for you to show up for yourself. But just taking that action, it's terrifying. It is our survival, it's our protection that we're running up against. So it's not just as easy as just do it, just take the action. We have to understand the reason why we have resistance to it, because of the belief that we have about what will happen if we do. So you have to resolve that. You have to become okay with that. You have to understand that it's actually irrational, and that we will be okay. We will be supported on the other side of setting the boundary, on the other side of showing ourselves. If I show myself and I become independent, and I go out on my own, then the people that I've depended upon aren't going to be there for me anymore. Or if I do that, then I'm never going to get the resolution I needed from my childhood, which was my mom to step up, and my dad to step up, or someone to protect me, somebody to nurture me. So there's all these reasons, the potential reasons why we don't just do it, why we can't take the action. We don't put ourselves out there because we're scared of failure, we're scared of rejection, we're scared of somebody saying something negative in us, it confirming something about us that we're already feeling and believing within. Or like I've talked about, maybe you're just scared of success. Maybe success for you means something, or that you're associated with, means that you're going to lose your freedom. Success means that you're going to be more vulnerable because, fame and success puts you out there and you can't hide anymore. Or maybe it's just a fear that if you're successful, you're going to have to show up at a greater level, which is what you want to do anyways, right? But the survival mechanisms in our body and in our brain, our amygdala, our limbic system, everything that's meant to keep us safe, it doesn't want us to go to those places. It doesn't want us to put ourselves in danger. It wants us to play small, to play safe. So it's just not as easy as just do it. You have to understand the reasons why and commit to releasing those and letting go, and understanding that you'll be safe and supported on the other side of doing it and taking the action. You still eventually have to take the action, but you have to resolve it and begin to know that you're okay, believe that you're okay, understand that you're okay, or else you'll never do that. Hey, what's going on, Faith? You have to step into that. That's why it's so important, I believe, to work with somebody that can help you find that. This is the best work I do. My favorite thing is to do this Sherlock work, to help to identify where that comes from. And when we hit it, when we realize it, there's like oh shit, that's the reason? That's why I'm scared. It's not just because I'm, you know, a punk or pussy or I'm weak or whatever. Like, you will do what you have to protect yourself. And if you don't understand that that's irrational and it's reflecting a limited belief or not necessarily an empowering belief, then you'll continue to do that. So the way to clear it is you identify where it's coming from. You go to the places in the body where that you're holding on to that, and you have to find peace in knowing and understanding that you're going to be okay and you're going to be supported when you just do that. And once you do that, then you give yourself permission to step into it. So it's not as easy as just do it. It's even not as easy as just do it when it comes to like following your diet or following your workout plan or any of those things. I've talked about this before too. Like, if you believe that there is some negative consequence associated with you beginning to take care of yourself, or you don't believe that you're enough to live in a happy and healthy body where you're thriving and you know that, or you think it's dangerous in any way because, you know, maybe you were abused when you were younger and you associate having a happy, healthy body with, you know, people wanting to take advantage of you or hurt you or harm you in any way, then you're going to protect yourself from that result. So it's so important that you do this work and this understanding. And I say it's work, but it really isn't, because just the process of understanding it just requires an honest conversation and a willingness to go to places to discover what it is that needs to come up, what it is that you need to identify, and the reasons why those things are. And when you do that with compassion, you understand it's not just because like you're messed up or you're broken, it's because you legitimately have some irrational but legitimate fears around taking the action or moving forward, that you give yourself the compassion and kindness and understanding. You heal those parts of you, you make peace with those parts of you, you take back your power, and then you can step forward. So I'm at my daughter's school right now, about to pick her up. She's running out here. So I love you guys. If you have any questions about this, if this resonates with you, hit me up, let me know if there's any way I can help you to work through this stuff or identify. If you don't believe that I can find where it comes from, if you think you're too broken or too messed up, I accept your challenge and I would love to try to help you. And I guarantee that we can find it, that we can identify it, as long as you're open and willing. That's all I need. So love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.